Hi guys, welcome back to yet another Footista video. In this one, what I wanted to do was talk about the evolution of the Footista card, because there's many different types of cards you can get, and I just wanted to show you the different processes that that go through to get the Footista cards. So first of all, I wanted to show you this. This is a blank card that's in the console in the arcade. So this is what is they're stacked up, and when you scout or choose to print a card, this is what the card actually gets printed on. Because whereas before you used to have pre-made cards similar to this one here, and they used to be in little foil packets. So when you earned a card or bought a card, it was a pre-made one which was just distributed to you. But Footista actually prints the cards. There's a printer inside the arcade cabinet, so each card is printed live while you're playing. So this is how it would start, as this shiny piece of card here, and then I also have, I've got these in the wrong order here, what we call a test card. Now I think I've shown both of these in previous videos before, but as you can see, this has got all loads of scuffs and scratches in it. So this is what the people in the arcade, the people who work there, will print before they let the customers come in. Because as this comes out, this will take all the dirt from the print rollers. So hopefully everything's clean for when you start paying money and actually get cards. Doesn't always work perfectly. I remember before, I used to get a lot of cards that had scratches and print malfunctions in, and what you had to do is you had to literally post them back to SEGA, and then SEGA would print you new ones and replace them. That process could take up to a month on occasions, whereas now they have changed it. You can, if you get a faulty card, you can put them on the machine and print a new one. So the old card will become, you won't be able to use that one, and it will print you a new card, and hopefully the print will be much better on that one. Again, doesn't always work out, but generally it works okay. The only downside to that is you have to pay 100 yen to get the same card again, even though you've already paid 100 yen to get it in the first place, which is typical SEGA at the moment. I'm not overly impressed with their business strategy. It's very loot boxy, it's very predatory, it's a bit greedy, but that's just the way it is. So yeah, so I've got some cards here. Let's put these in the right order to start with. So the lowest ranked card you can get would be a local class 1 star. This is unfortunate for Fernando Torres. He's only ranked at 69. Generally 70 and lower is around about 1 star. So this was actually Torres' last season playing in the J League, and there's no escaping from it. He wasn't very good. Like, I think he scored about 2 goals in the entire season. I think he was plagued with injury, not entirely sure, but he was originally, there was one variation before this where he was a 3 star, but this is what a 1 star looks like, and it has the white border around it. This is actually my girlfriend's card. She absolutely loves Fernando Torres, and she has a Fernando Torres collection, so whenever I get a Torres card, I usually just give it to her, and she puts it on this little shrine that I actually made her for her birthday. But yeah, that's a 1 star card. That's what that looks like. Next we've got a 2 star. So this would be like around about 70 to probably about 80, I would say. Would generally class as a 2 star domestic class. As you can see, these two are both J League players. The J League players tend to be the lowest ranked cards, but not always. I mean, SEGA are changing it up and putting some from the European clubs. You're getting a lot of the academy players come through now, and they're ranked quite low. But yeah, this is what a 2 star. Now we start to get the black border here. Yep, and he's ranked 71. The next stage up would be the 3 star. Sorry, I made a mistake there. 71 to 80. I'd say 71 to probably around 75, and then anything 75 to 80 would probably be about a 3 star, which is what we got Emre Can here, Juventus. This is the non-ranked up version. Oh no, it is the ranked up version. So he's only ranked at 78, and he's a continental class. He's got 3 star, and And again, we have the black border as well. These are actually from different seasons. This is a pre-season 2020, and he is just a 2019. So these ones came out, this particular card came out right at the end of the 2019 wave of cards, and in preparation for the 2020 they released some pre-season cards. Yeah, so this is what a 3-star card would look like, and the way it would work is if you would rank this card up, he would rank up into a 2-star card, a 2-star card would rank up into a 3-star card, but each card can only rank up one time. A little bit confusing, but so if this was non-ranked up and we were to rank him up, he would become a 4-star card, but you wouldn't be able to rank him up any further than that. So that is a 3-star. The next we're getting into more of the better cards. So we've got Phil Foden here, he's ranked at 80, and he is world class, so he's 4-star, and this is a 2021. This is quite a new card that came out, and this is the ranked up version of him. So now we're starting to get the colour will reflect the team. So in this case it's Manchester City, so the border will be blue, whereas before for the lower class cards it was just black. So if he was a world class card, he would probably have a white and black border to represent the Juventus colour scheme. And next up from world class is world star. We've got Haaland here, and he is a 5-star card. Now you think 5-star is usually the highest, but no, the Japanese go one step beyond. So from world star onwards, we're now starting to get holographic backgrounds. So instead of having the strict borders for the world class cards, we're now starting to get holographic patterns, which you can see here. And again, the color scheme of the holographic card will represent the player and the team. So in this case it's yellow and black for Borussia Dortmund. So that's world star. The next up would be special star. So we got Koulibaly here, ranked at 93. So not always, but generally anything 90 or 89, 90 upwards, you start getting into special star category. And the special star cards will have a silver line down the left here, as you can see there, and the holographic design would have changed ever so slightly. So these are both 2021 cards. This is more squared, kind of checked, as you can see. This one is a bit more exaggerated, so to speak. So there's a lot more going on this one, and we've got kind of like a little holographic outline of the player himself. And then finally, so this is a 6-star card. The very, very top ranked card you can get is what they call special one. So this is 95 upwards, but I do have some special one cards which are from like 92. So it's not strictly based on the skill, but that gives you a rough idea of what's going on. And the main difference between the special star and the special one is that you've kind of got this circle effect coming out like a target. You've also got the stars at the bottom, special one, but the writing is more, it's got a lot more finesse to it. And you've got the team down here as well, similar to the special star as well. But this one here is the highest rank you can get. And generally these ones are the most desirable cards you can get. I got a fair few. I do try to collect these ones as best I can, but they are really, really hard to scout for. You usually have to spend a lot of money if you're going to even stand a chance to get that. And having said that, there's still no guarantee that you will get these cards. So one of the quickest and easiest ways to do it is just buy them from a card trader, which fortunately I've never had to do. I've always been quite lucky that I've been able to win them. But yeah, these are the most desirable ones, and you can see around the the player skill, they've kind of got like a flowery effect to highlight that this is the high ranked card. And these ones vary from season to season. So this is the Virgil Van Dyke from the 2020 season. But the Virgil Van Dyke for the current season, although he's ranked up at around 94, he's not a special one card. He's actually one of the new variations. I think they call it Best 11. Which is right here. This is the current one. This is the Best 11 Virgil Van Dyke from this season. So you can see from last season he was ranked at 95, and this season he's only ranked at, only ranked at 94. But he's only a special star, so he has actually gone down a star rank from 2020 to 2021. You can see we've got the silver bar down the left here, like I described on Koulibaly. And they've changed the design because this is one of the new variations. This is the Best 11 one, so it's got this X and it's grey and it says Best 11 behind him here. But this is 2021, but from the exact same season, we did actually get a different Virgil Van Dyke, which is a special star as well, and he's only ranked at 93. So he went from 95 to 93 up to 94, even though he was injured for all of this season. But whatever, we'll let SEGA do what they want to do. And he's got the silver bar here, and he's got that same effect that Koulibaly had from the same season of cards. So this design will vary. So next year, 2022, they will probably come up with a brand new design to have for all the cards, to be honest. They usually go from, so 2019 they had a square one, but in the it normally goes from a circle design to a square design. So what I would say is, if this was 2019, 2020 probably gone for a circle design. 2022 they'll probably go back to a square design. That's normally how it works, but not always. But yeah, this is the highest rank card you can get, special star, and that's pretty much how the card ranking system works. So what I'm going to do in the next video, I'm going to have a look at the old WCCF cards and just go over some of the variations they have there. And what I want to do is, I didn't want to make a YouTube video to start complaining about SEGA, but I'm going to make a video in the future about what I feel is wrong with this game, what's wrong with these cards, and things that SEGA are doing which I think are actually destroying, because the number of players is actually dropping quite quickly, due to, my feeling is it's some of SEGA's practices, but I'll save this for the video. But yeah, thanks for coming in, thanks for joining, thanks for watching, and I'll speak at you again in the next video. Like I said, we'll talk about the WCCF cards. Okay, thanks a lot, guys.